Hello everyone and welcome back to HUD Bricks. Today we'll be taking a look at my custom Lego MOC of this Lego War Machine. I based this off the Lego Ultimate Batmobile set, but I added a few different touches, including the different color schemes and several different features. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this huge Lego MOC. So the main feature of this, of course, is that it can break apart into several different vehicles, including an airplane at the top, which can open up into this cockpit with somebody in there, and it has some flick fire missiles right there. You also, at the bottom over here, you have this tank that you can pull this up. It's kind of satisfying, and you can just clip it off, bring these up, and boom, you're fully locked and loaded, and you've got stud shooters right there that come up at your will. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last two components, which include this race car and this little motorcycle. You can see it can also double as a hover cycle, but you can fold the wheels in to make it just a regular motorcycle. This also has flick fire missiles right there, exhaust pipes, and is pretty massive, and basically the whole of the thing. Let's get all that other stuff out of the way and take a look at the main component, which is the car. You can see at the front you've got this giant engine along with two other engines on either side. You also have two flick fire missiles, which I showed you earlier, and I love how this turned out with this nice slant that you can use to cover up the wheel as kind of a hubcap. Right here you can see that you can pull up this. This is actually just your regular window frame, which I thought was cool to use it as a windshield. Inside you have the pilot, several different gears and gauges and controls, and that's about it for that, and that's how you control it. You can pull that back up and you can see these move up and down, and these are just some more exhaust pipes at the back or lights, whatever you would like them to be. You can see the clips that the motorcycle clip onto and a Technic pin deep down in there. For the wheels, you can see that they're just connected loosely right there so that they can move smoothly, but you can see right here that it has these right here, which are kind of the hubcaps that work as nice detailing for the wheels and just some extra detailing on the side. I also used these tiles at the top, which I really like to give it some more wind speed, and I absolutely love this. The first thing that connects onto this would be the motorcycle slash hover bike. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this thing is small but mighty. It doesn't have any guns on it, but it would work great as kind of a distraction while the enemy was trying to fire. But you can see in the back we've got some exhaust pipes. You've got the wheels, and it actually has four wheels that just come together so you can split them. And you can see the control right here as just a regular motorcycle. It can bend back and forth, and you can see it seats one minifigure in the middle. And again, you just pull on either side to make it a hover bike, and this is actually how it fits into the car, but you can kind of move it around and have fun with that. It fits in the car like so. You bring the car over. You can see right there you've got a Technic pin, and you can just snap it in like that, and it just kind of hangs out there. And when you do this, you can kind of see it through the windshield back there. But that's that for those two components. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tank. So the tank is the next component, and I absolutely love how it looks. You can see at the front we got this dude with an Elvis hairdo, and you've also got some giant guns at the front, and I think they look absolutely great. You can also see these 6-stud shooter at the front. You can just turn it like usual, and you just have to hit this in the back to move it up. I'm not going to fire them off because it's kind of a mess. I'll fire one off though just for the sake of the review. But you can also see in the back this can open up to keep all of their guns. You can see we've got two machine guns in there right now, along with several other little consoles right there. And you can see that we've got bars right there going into the cockpit, but you can easily move that up, and there are some more guns right there. And in the back you can see it's really good and propelled by all of these different propellers, and you've also got these clips at the back to clip onto the car. There are also wheels, and the bottom is basically just a giant Technic frame, and this thing is very sturdy. You connect it onto the main body of the thing by these clips right here, these bars and the clips, and they just kind of snap into place and slide that's really satisfying. But then you lift this middle part up like so, and you move these engines down on the back, and it just snaps on to that plate up there. And it looks absolutely great like that. So last but not least, let's go ahead and take a look at the plane. I absolutely love how this turned out and all of the detailing on the wings. You can see I used that piece from the Star Wars line right there, and I think it looks great with that extra sticker detailing right there. You can see you've got a tile there. These look like flick fire missiles, but they're actually not. They're just for extra detailing. In the back, you can see right here, we've got a spring-loaded shooter. You can just shoot that off, and it fell on the floor. You can see next up, we've also got these pins here. Now, those are for something else. I'm not going to tell you in this video, but I might add some extra components on later. But you can see at the bottom, it just uses a single piece. It's kind of ugly with all the plates, but I still love how the front of this looks. You've got some extra propellers on the back, and you could open up the cockpit easily to get inside to that lady right there piloting it. And you've got some different things keeping the side locked up so that she doesn't get air sickness or anything, but I think it works pretty well. Again, you just have some levers in there to control it, and I absolutely love how this turned out. You could use these as extra gunpowder or power at the front right there, but overall I love how this turned out. Go ahead and wheel this thing on in here, and it's easy to put this on. This is actually probably the easiest. You just move these guns down from the tank, and it actually doesn't clip onto anything. It just kind of sets there, but you can move these around a little bit, and it's pretty simple. I like it though, but I think that about wraps up that. There's the whole thing, and it moves very smoothly as you can drive it around. And it's a very fun play and display piece, and I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I sign off, I just want to tell you that there was actually a bad guy version of this, and it's completely black, white, and red, and so I'm really excited. So if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss that MOC. Also, be sure to like this video if you went on to enjoy it, because that does help it get out to more people. Share it with somebody if you went on to enjoy it, and be sure to comment down below and tell me any other ideas that you have or any thoughts that you have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on HUD Bricks.